Welcome out to Cotopaxi School. Arlo Garner taking some time to talk with us here, and we got a chance to talk with Arlo on the radio. Now getting him a little bit of FaceTime here for the people, and you're getting ready for your last track meet of the regular season. State coming up. I would say, are you worried about qualifying for state? But you are pretty solidly there. First in the 100 and 110 and 300 hurdles, and then you're also right up there in the 200 and the 100.
Yep, it's been a great experience coming all this way. Looking back from freshman year all the way up into senior year, it's been a great journey, and I'm really looking forward to state this year. The 110 hurdles and the 300 hurdles are definitely my goal. Kind of look forward to that next step of college and just get out there and do the best that I can this year.
When you talk about the other sprints, has it been nice to challenge yourself against some people that maybe you haven't necessarily been pushed by or get pushed in some other events outside of the hurdles?
Yeah, it's actually been very surprising. This year, the sprints, especially the 100 and the 200, people have stepped up their game. And I love to see a lot of these smaller schools, especially in 1A, they kind of look to that competitive level of not just stepping to their level, but looking past it. Because you come to these track meets, and there's not just 1A, 2A kids here. You're racing against like the top leaders of the state. You're racing against 4A, 5A, and it's great competition to just go out there and race against people that you've never seen before and have that feeling. And then taking that to state, racing against your own kind of group, finally getting together, knowing the guys that are your true competition and finally getting there. It's a really fun feeling, and I'm actually really surprised of how the times compare from last year to this year, because they've definitely bumped up the scales.
When you talk about improving, the kids that you've been with on the team, particularly on the boys' side, Zach Van Esselstein and Wayne Ogden are the two that really jump to mind right now. Really improving. Zach's going to be joining you over at state in the throwing events, and then Wayne, well, he's not going to be joining you there as a freshman. He's cut a ton of time off of his distance running. How has that impressed you with the way that they've kind of accepted the challenges?
So first with Zach, he's an interesting athlete, because at the beginning of the year he was kind of lackadaisical, a little bit lazy. That's kind of how I see not the majority of throwers, but a few throwers. They're kind of out there and just having fun, goofing off. But he came to one meet and he threw like, I believe, 10 feet further than his old PR, and he broke the school record, which I was super proud of. And we always shoot to aspire to beat those records and do the best that we can, but I'm really proud of him for doing that. And then coming to state, I'm sure he's going to pull off the best of his ability and try to get to that, I don't know, the top of the tier, hopefully get a PR like we always want to. For Wayne especially, he's a really diverse athlete. He went from football to basketball, a little bit of baseball in middle school. Now he's coming to track, and he's showing us kind of what he has to offer. And he does everything from throwing to sprints to long distance, which he's showing great improvement. He knocks off about 5 seconds each time in the 2 mile. Mile times have been great, especially for a freshman. Talking from experience, my freshman year, going fourth in the hurdles, it's a really good feeling to know that you've been improving every single time that you step on that track. And I see it in his mindset that he wants to be one of the best, and hopefully he'll get there, because he has a great mindset and a great attitude too.
We'll wrap it up with this, Arlo. You mentioned kind of seeing those improvements from yourself. You're coming in with that target on your back already after your performances last year at state. You're also already kind of know your future plans. Metro State's going to be the place you're going to be heading to hopefully run track for them as well.
Yes, sir.
What do you want these next 2 weeks to hold for you, and what do you want to see yourself do to finish on that top level?
It's a great question. Track and field has been great to me. It's been where I found myself, where I've discovered my true potential. I've never really had a rubber track to really show what I can do, but having this dirt, making sure that I have the drive that I have, getting to state every single year and showing that improvement every single time, and just being able to go out there and do the best that I can has really it's brought a new view to me. And I'm sure that the girls are going to do great at state. They've been a great factor this year. They've just been improving. And hopefully I can get a back-to-back state championship, because that's never been done here at the school, and that's definitely one of my goals.
Well, not just one back-to-back state champ, but hopefully you can bring home 2 of those as well, in the 300s and the 110s. And hopefully we'll have a chance to talk to you at the coaches show coming up on that week after track as well, and bring you on and chat with you and the rest of the hopeful plenty of state placers from Cotopaxi. Thanks so much, Arlo, and good luck as you get ready for these final weeks.
Thank you, sir.